And now a new twist in the Republican presidential race. It is emerging in a gun rights petition. More than 22,000 people have signed the call demanding that guns be allowed into the party's convention. Presently, the venue for that convention in Cleveland forbids weapons inside the facility. This comes amid worries about security at the July convention and concerns given Donald Trump's prediction that riots could break out if he does not get that party's nomination.
New at 10 now, a petition to allow guns at the Republican National Convention is gaining steam. Tonight, more than 25,000 have signed a petition to allow firearms at the event in July. Right now, guns are not permitted inside Cleveland's Quicken Loans Arena, where the gathering will take place. The Ohio Republican Party says they were not aware of the petition.
Oh, you guys got to go sign this petition, please. Come on. We need to have armed Donald Trump supporters. Come on, we need armed Donald Trump. That will make the greatest convention of all time. You must go and sign this petition. Don't wait before it's too late. Change.org. Sign the petition now. Anybody got a link? Put it in with the comments. Here, I'll put one in with. I'll put a link to this petition in the text body of the video. Okay, so if you want to sign the text, this petition to arm Donald Trump supporters at the Republican National Convention, which I think is an absolute must. If it's an option, we got to do it, right? There is a link in the text body of this video, right below the video, right down there. You'll see it says, click here to sign petition. And that'll take you right to this Donald Trump, allow people to carry sidearms, open carry sidearms. Have you ever seen the movie Kingsman? You know the scene where they're in the church and they have the brawl, and just the full-on brawl breaks out, and like, oh my God, that's what I imagine this being like. So please go and sign the petition now. Think of the children. What could possibly go wrong? All right, clickable link in the text body of the video. There's also a link there to go and buy me lunch. It's a very nice thing that you guys do. It makes a difference. It means the difference between Mox News being here and Mox News not being here. And it's because of you guys clicking those links to buy me lunch that's why I'm still here. So I thank you very much. I hope you're off to have a wonder-filled Easter. I hope at least some of you get to do some kind of an Easter egg hunt, because that was always my favorite part of Easter. I always liked that. There's like treasure. Let's go find treasure. I know, Philip. Let's look for treasure. So if you haven't seen that scene in Kingsman, the brawl in the church, that is probably the greatest brawl scene of all time in any movie that I've ever seen. Pretty sure. So, Kingsman. And go sign the petition. There's a clickable link in the text body of the video. Thanks very much for your continued support. One of these days, this war is going to end. Stay cool. Stay cool till that day.
Compassion stirred the Buddha to send his monks out into the community. Sworn to chastity and poverty, they wandered the roads, bringing the Buddha's teachings into the world. Go forth, monks, for the happiness of the many, out of compassion for the world. There are beings whose eyes have little dust on them, who will perish if they do not hear the teaching. But if they hear the teaching, they will gain liberation.
The monks exist by begging. We think of begging as kind of a bad thing. Begging in this tradition is a good thing. It's a sign of spiritual purity.
You're not allowed to beg tomorrow's lunch today. Only today's lunch. then you can't eat from noon until dawn the next day. Then you have to go out and get another lunch. And then in exchange for lunch, you give a lecture. Unless they say we don't want to hear about it, then you don't. But that's the only thing but that forces you to interact with the lay community.
And if you're not serving them, if you're not doing something useful for them, they won't put anything in your bowl, and that will be the end of your community.